Welcome to this new Visual Basic lesson. In today's lesson, we will learn about the Visual Basic for Next loop. Here I have this Visual Basic project open. I have form and a button with a text property for next loop and a name property btn for next loop. I'm gonna double click it to create click event, and I'm gonna come here and start working with my for next loop. So let's first talk about loops. If you are writing a program and you need to repeat a task several times, in this case you are going to need a loop. The most popular Visual Basic loop is the for next loop. So in order to work with the for next loop, we need to do the following. I'm going to come here and declare a variable dim I as integer. Then I'm going to say for I equals 0 to 10 and hit enter. Okay, let's explain this code. First, we start by telling Visual Basic what kind of loop we want to use. And in this case, we want the for next loop. Then we tell Visual Basic what number we want the loop to start at. And in our example, we want the loop to start from number 0. So 0 here is the start number. We can use 0, 2, 4, 3, 7, whatever number we want to start from. Then the next thing is to tell Visual Basic what number to end on. And in our example, we are ending at number 10. This keyword 2 right here is telling Visual Basic how many times the loop should go round and around. And here in our example, we are telling Visual Basic to loop until the number 0 is equal to 10. So to execute this loop, we are going to add the following message box that show, and we're going to say the following: your number is, and we're gonna add the variable I. Let's run it. I'm gonna bring this here and click. That's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then if we click again, it will exit. It is very important to know that before Visual Basic goes to this line here, it makes sure that this number right here is lower than this number, or otherwise it will not execute. For example, if we change this one here and say 20 to 10, all right, and try to execute this program, it will not work. As you can see, it does not work. There is a way to go backward, but that's not the way to do it. Okay. Next thing I want to talk about is the step keyword. So I'm going to change this to 0 and come here and say 20. Then I'm going to add this keyword step. Okay, and I'm going to say 4. So what's going to happen here, the loop will start from 0, then 4, then 8, then 12. So it takes 4 steps each time until it reaches the number 20. Let's run this. I'm gonna click. So we have 0, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Now it's going to exit. So we use the step keyword to tell Visual Basic how many steps it needs to take when executing the loop. and in our case we told Visual Basic to take 4 steps. All right, let's go back to our example earlier. If we want to go in the reverse, meaning we step down, to do that we just have to change this to a negative number. So we tell in Visual Basic to step from 20, for example, to 2, for example, and take 4 steps down. Or let's keep it 0 here. Alright, so this number is larger than this number, but it will still work because we are taking steps back. Alright, 4 steps back. Let's run this and come here and here 20. So now it's going to take 4 steps down, 16, 12, 8, 4. Now it's going to exit 0, and here it exits the loop. And this is basically the basics of the 4 next loop in Visual Basic. And with this we come to the end of this lesson. I thank you for watching. Have a good day.